Three men on a barren rock, a table set for dinner, a chair kicked aside in a hurry. But when the relief ship arrived, the lighthouse was burning bright, and the keepers were gone. What made three seasoned men vanish into thin air? There are places in this world that stand as sentinels against the ceaseless power of nature, isolated, windswept, and defiant. And within their unforgiving beauty, some harbor secrets so profound, they defy explanation, echoing through the decades like a phantom signal from a lost ship. Today, we journey to one such place, Eilean Mor. Part of the remote Flannan Isles off the west coast of Scotland, Eilean Mor is little more than a jagged outcrop of rock, barely a mile long. Uninhabited for centuries, its only purpose became clear in the late 19th century: to host a lighthouse, a beacon of safety for ships navigating the treacherous North Atlantic waters. It was a lonely posting, even for the most seasoned keepers, but a vital one. On December 7, 1900, Assistant Keeper Thomas Marshall, Principal Keeper James Duckett, and Occasional Keeper Donald MacArthur began their rotation. Three experienced men responsible for keeping the light burning. Their relief was due on December 20th. But as the days passed and a storm raged, something went terribly wrong. The Stevenson supply ship, Hesperus, finally arrived on December 26th. What they found, or rather didn't find, would create one of history's most enduring maritime mysteries. Joseph Moore, the relief keeper, was the first to land. He found the lighthouse eerily silent, the flagstaff bare. No provisions had been touched. A half-eaten meal sat on the table, a chair overturned. But most chillingly, the three keepers were gone, vanished. The official inquiry, led by Robert Muirhead, concluded the men had likely been swept away by a rogue wave while securing equipment. A tragic accident. But for many, this explanation felt incomplete, too neat. Whispers began to circulate. Why would all three experienced keepers leave the lighthouse at the same time, especially during a severe storm? One man always stayed to tend the light. And why would a chair be overturned? A frantic struggle? Were there other forces at play? Some theorized a giant sea monster, a foreign vessel, or even abduction. The logbook, found intact, offered few clues, save for entries describing an unprecedented ferocity of the storm and a sense of unease from the keepers themselves. Over a century later, the Eilean Mor mystery persists. The lighthouse, now automated, still stands guard, but its silent presence is a constant reminder of the three men who vanished into the tempest, leaving behind only questions. Was it simply a cruel trick of nature? Or did Eilean Mor claim its keepers for reasons we can still only speculate upon? The phantom file remains open, beckoning us to wonder what lurks in the untamed edges of our world. And so, the lights of Eilean Mor continue to shine, a beacon not just for ships, but for the enduring power of the unknown. Join us next time as the Phantom File delves into another enigma that challenges our understanding of reality.